of the things I've been really wanting is a birdhouse, mainly because I want to provide the birds food instead, or in hopes of them avoiding the garden. Adding a birdhouse and a feeder could potentially be some of the solutions. I don't know, we'll see. It will be really nice to see all the birds, the local birds around here. And luckily, Emerging Green, which is a small family-based company, reached out to me and offered me one of their birdhouses. So I wanted to show you what that is. I really like them so far because a lot of their products are environmentally friendly and they're striving to have them all that way. But this is the birdhouse. She's so beautiful. So let me tell you a little bit about the birdhouse. Obviously it's compact. I think it's perfect as a first birdhouse for me, especially for the size of my backyard. It would look a little bit funny if I would have this massive birdhouse back here. I don't know, maybe I'll do that sometime. But it is made out of reforested pine wood. It's got a weather stain. You can open the front and it's very roomy, so it's easy to clean. It has a detachable perch and it has a latch, so you can close it and lock it. All you have to do is attach it with a screw. Everything comes assembled and is fairly inexpensive. Actually, really love that. I'll link it below so you can check it out. I was trying to figure out where to place it, but I think I found the perfect spot. Let me show you. This area right here is where I had my basil, and I think it's the perfect spot. It's not too exposed, it's kind of hidden, and we can see it through our living room there. So from the living room view, that is where I'll be placing it. I also bought this feeder at Home Depot. I really like the idea of the perch this way so that they can easily feed through here, and it's anti-squirrels, so if squirrels do come over here, their weight would push it down and close all of the openings. Also went to Costco and I found this bird feed. The price for it is actually amazing. It's a 40-pound bag for $18. I first went to Target to go find me a nice feeder, and there wasn't that many good options, and I did glance at the food, and for the price, definitely Costco, Sam's, buy yourself something in bulk, or actually go to the feed store and get it there. Got a friend here. No, it's not food for you. That's AJ. This is plastic. I think I would have preferred glass, but it was not bad. I believe it was like $18 for this thing too. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think. Put it on the comments below, and don't forget to check them out. Now I'm gonna add the feeder, and obviously I don't really have a strong tree to put it on, but I'm gonna give it a try. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna add it to my pomegranates. I know it's probably not the best idea, but I'm probably gonna look for a hook to add to the fence. I don't have it yet, so we're gonna give this a try. I added some of the feed in here. Now this is not the mess free, but I'm okay with it because it will be mulch that's added to the pomegranates, and it becomes compost. Any other place I think I would consider the mess free, but we'll give this a try. This is my very first time owning a feeder, having a bird box or birdhouse, so it's a lesson learned. I'm gonna use my No More Gardening tags to place it on the strongest branch I could find, and I believe it's this one. I really wanted the feeder close by, and I think that once this tree or these trees fill in that it will kind of hide it and just expose the bottom of it. You let me know. I don't know. It doesn't seem to cause any stress on that limb, so I think it's okay. The green might be a little tacky, but I'm not worried about that. And I really wanted it to also be close to the fountain because they also come over here and take a drink. And I have a lot of birds. I'm going to show you where they're currently nesting every year, and it drives me insane. Don't forget to check the blog on my website because I add all the other extra stuff that I can't fit in the description below, or just so that you go and check out my website. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, let me zoom in. That's the vent to the restroom exhaust, and over there too. I love hearing them, but not when I'm asleep and I'm trying to sleep in, right? Anyways, next thing is the garden arch. This is it. I'm gonna turn you sideways just so that you can see. I'm also going to add description below on this one as well. The only thing that you're gonna need for this one is, what is this called? This is the only thing additionally that I'm gonna need because I'm putting them in the raised beds. This is also an easy one, and you can basically install them yourselves. I had some help. I ordered two. I've already installed one because I wanted to see how things were gonna go, and I'm super happy with it. This is from A Garden Place. I tried to find one on Amazon and I really didn't like the options. I'm gonna explain to you as I go why I really loved this one and why I bought two. She is a beauty. 20 inches wide. And I loved this design. You can see the other ones in here, so it doesn't look as busy. But I really liked this design because you can tie off more things to it as opposed to the ones that have a big empty spot. I also really like that they come with stakes. A lot of the other arches that I found, you have to buy those separately. And this is all it comes with. It even comes with your tool. That's why I really like it. Oh, and you might need some scissors so you can take all that stuff off. One of the things that I loved about this arch is that it's solid steel and it's powder coated black. It's only about 49 pounds. It's 7 feet high. I told you wrong. It's not 20 inches wide, it's 22 inches wide. Perfect for 2 plants on each side. Check them out soon because I just noticed that they have a discount, so it's $10 off. So you save some money and it's free shipping. This is going to be the location of it, and I will show you over here, but I'm not gonna show you yet. This is where I have the other one. So basically it's enough room here to put plants here and plants on that side. And remember, my raised beds are 2 feet wide. So it's about 10 inches from the edge here. The first thing I'm gonna do is measure and basically pull everything away. So pull everything, and it's another reason why I was okay with the freeze, because I had a lot of plants here that I didn't want to disturb, and now it doesn't hurt me. So 22 inches, and this is probably the width that I want to dig deep. And it's pretty easy. Oh, and while I'm doing this, I wanted to show you. This is why my plants weren't really successful last year, because of this soil. It is so much sand. A lot of sand, so too much drainage. I would water and it was just coming out. There was no moisture retention here. But we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna add some more compost. That's coming next, so stay tuned for that. Okay, it is pretty deep, maybe about 1.5 feet deep, and I already did it on both sides. So now we're gonna place D first. One thing I have to consider is that the width of this area is different from the second one. So I'm trying to align it, and then also this side is lower than this one. So you see the difference? So I have to come lower on this side. Much better. Now I'm just gonna fill it back in. The good thing about this being sand is that it will really maintain the sturdiness of the arch. And as I'm adding soil, I am compressing it, and that will make this more stable. Now it's time to add the next pieces. Go ahead and screw them together. It's easy to figure out which side goes where because there's only one area for the bolt here, and then this one actually has two right there. So I'm hand tightening them first. Now I'll come back and tighten it with the tool. For the next piece, you want to have your bolts in hand because it's going to be hanging until you put them all together. Here we go. Look at my two arches. And what I was telling you about the width here and these pieces right here, all the other arches, they just had a line across and nothing in the middle. So I really had a hard time figuring out how I was going to tie tomatoes and cucumbers in those areas. So I really like these. Tell me what you think. I love them and they're sturdy. It's easy to put up. I think the hardest part was taking everything out of the box and digging the areas to stick them in. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.